Hello everyone, welcome to AdiTrade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty analysis for tomorrow, Tuesday, that is September 7th, and also a trade review of what happened today. See, we did have a good day. We shorted right at the CPR when we got this rejection and booked a profit at about 36,630. That is the levels I had based on my previous analysis. I'm just going to play a small clip from my analysis for September 6th. This is one of the possibilities that we had done. So I'm just going to play the clip now.
We'll wait and see how the price is going to go. How if there is a good close above the CPR or if there is a good close below the CPR. Then depending on the rejection candle, like an inverted hammer or a strong rejection candle, will either go long from the pivot or go short from the pivot, depending on the price action. This can be determined only in the live market. See, if we get a strong rejection on the upside in 15 minutes, like a strong candle closing on the upside, then yeah, we might go long with this pivot line as the CPR line as the stop loss. And in case we get the same kind of rejection on the downside, we will short with this pivot as the stop loss, with this green line as the target and S1 as the target. We might take this trade if we get a short price action.
See, this is one of the possibilities that we had predicted, that we'll short here and book a profits at about 636,630. That's exactly what we did. I did expect it to go further down until S1, but that didn't happen today. So let's see if tomorrow we break this line and go further down. So coming for the analysis for tomorrow, see, based on the clip that I showed you, right, it shows that this is how we prepare for our intraday trading. We cannot take a view as how a positional trader does. For intraday, you just got to work with the closest level possible. Now coming to the trade possibilities for tomorrow, I have altered all the trend lines and the resistance and support. The all-time high is a good resistance here. That's about 37,140. Not all-time high, the recent high. And we can place another resistance line over here. That is 36,930. Let me just turn off the CPR so that the chart looks clean. We can have a good resistance zone even here. Let me just plot that quickly. This area right at about 36,740, where this price action is, we could face some resistance tomorrow even here. But the most interesting thing that I want to show you is this price action. This is forming a chart pattern like head and shoulder. Let me just plot that. We did kind of have a small breakdown. Sorry, this would come here. Yeah, it almost looked like it's going to break down today. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. Probably we can have a retest of this resistance zone and then slip further. But the short trade for tomorrow, let me get rid of this. Now the short trade for tomorrow is only if this green line, the thick green line that I marked, that's about 36,563. Only if this breaks, we will be shorting. I would look for a scenario where we would come down, probably retest this trend line and then go down further. The first target on the downside is 36,460 and the next target is 36,270. Now making use of the CPR for entry, right, like how we did today, we shorted right at the pivot. The CPR is showing a descending CPR, which kind of shows that Banknifty could remain bearish even tomorrow. And I'm also making use of this black trend line. In case we start going higher, right, probably a good break above this trend line and CPR, we can think of going long with R1 and this red line as the target. R1 is coming in at 36,800 and this red resistance line is coming in at 36,930. So that's why I have this black trend line marked just in case we start moving higher. But I will be looking to short somewhere again around the CPR range. See, today the US markets are closed, so there's no point looking at SGX Nifty. We'll have a pretty flat opening tomorrow. We might open between S1 and the CPR range or within the CPR range itself tomorrow, where I'm marking, right? We might open in this range. So based on the price action, right, how we determined today, we got a short signal here at the pivot. Something like that. If we get the same kind of price action tomorrow in the CPR range, probably we'll look to short with the first target as this 36,500, this green line. See, this is a very good support, this green line that I'm marking right now. We have taken support once, twice, third time, fourth time. 4 times we have taken support here. So there's a good chance we might retest this trend line and start moving higher also. That's also a possibility. And if we break down, first target is the S1, that's about 36,400, and then we have the S2 of CPR, that is around 36,320, but I'm pretty sure we might hit 36,200 on the downside, 260. Now, as I mentioned earlier, coming for the trade on the upside, right? What if this head and shoulder fails and we start moving higher? Then probably I'll wait for a break of this trend line and the CPR close above the CPR range and this resistance zone that I've drawn, right? Above this, then probably R1, this red line, and R2 can also be the targets. So this is a plan for Banknifty tomorrow. Let's quickly check the open interest. Let's see where the support and resistance is coming for Banknifty. We have a good resistance at 37,000. I don't think this expiry we will take out 37,000, and a good support at 36,500. There's good amount of call writing as well. There's a lot of spreads done in this strike price, that is 36,500. So in case this strike price can be a major can play a major role tomorrow. It can either swing on the downside or the upside. So let's wait and see. If we break 36,500, as I told, we could slip further down until 36,200 as shown in the charts. Even this green line that I marked, right, it's coming around 36,500. So we do have it marked, and this is our analysis for tomorrow in Banknifty. Now coming to Nifty, there's nothing much we can do as we are at all-time high. Again today we made a fresh high at 17,430. The best way to trade Nifty is using CPR and the CPR levels. The previous day high, low, R1, R2 can be the target on the downside. S1, S2 can be the targets. See, today we reversed from R2 and came until the previous day high, and again we went up. So in case if somebody had shorted at R2, we could have booked profits at the previous day high level based on the CPR. One thing interesting in Nifty is we have a very narrow CPR tomorrow. Narrow CPR indicates two things. One, it can be a very trending day, or it can be a change of trend. We can either have a trending day on the upside or downside, or we can have like a kind of a trend reversal day where we might slip further down. Okay, so there's nothing much we can analyze in Nifty as we have no levels, right? That's why we can make use of CPR. Now I want to show you one more interesting thing in Banknifty on a daily chart. This is the Banknifty daily chart that I've opened. You can see this price action. It's almost like an evening star right at the top and very close to all-time high. So this is a bearish price action. We could slip further. This is why I have a bearish view on Banknifty. So let's see how it goes. This can go completely wrong, but as of now, as of today, I do have a bearish view in Banknifty. We could slip further until 36,200, and I also have a view based on monthly CPR pivots that we could hit, if not tomorrow or day after tomorrow, within this week or next week, we could hit somewhere close to 35,800 is also a possibility before we start moving up higher. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video, and please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.